I will be carry on, means I will be moving ahead from there only. Just as a revision, if I show you what few things you should know. So the first thing is, what is binomial? So binomial is there will be two terms. Okay. Then in binomial, how do we get the coefficients? So as of now, the simplest method, or how do we get the coefficient, was with the help of Pascal's triangle. Okay, Pascal's triangle cannot help us to get the coefficient when powers are higher. So we have to move towards another method. Because of that, we started this combination and everything. Okay, I discussed this NCR also. What was the
Yeah.
meaning of NCR? Selection of R objects out of N objects. When we
Yes.
go for shopping, I want to buy biscuits. I have 50 variety of biscuits. I want to select 5 out of them. So in how many ways I'll be able to select 5 out of 50 biscuits? That will be 50C5. That is what we will learn here. Okay. And this NCR term will be used in determining the coefficients. How? That we will see now. Okay.
So the term itself is called selection of R objects out of N available. That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah. When it is written as 50C5, it means selection of 5 objects out of 50.
Okay, sir.
Okay. There was one more point. The number of terms, where it is, I had written somewhere. Yeah, the number of terms. So the number of terms in any binomial expansion will always be one more than this power, whatever is the power. Okay. So this is like a very standard formula which can be asked as a 1-marker question. Now coming to the expansion. So if I have a plus b to the power n, okay, try to observe the terms carefully. It will be nc0, a to the power n, b to the power 0, plus nc1, a to the power n minus 1, b to the power 1, plus nc2, a to the power n minus 2, b to the power 2, and it will go on forever. Whatever is the value of n till then, it will go on.
So the NCR is this is the same as NCR, right? The one which
This
you
is
saw.
same as NCR. Okay, now we are doing the application part. We just learned what is NCR. Now we are actually applying it. Okay,
Alright, sir.
we'll do 1 or 2 questions also, so you'll be more clear with it, and it will go on till the end. I will be writing last 2 terms. Okay, usually you will see only the last term, but just for your better understanding, I'll be writing last 2 terms. So it will be NC n minus 1. Okay, NC n minus 1, a to the power 1, b to the power n minus 1, and the last term will be n c n, a to the power 0, b to the power n. Okay, please try to notice each and every term. Try to observe the powers of a and b. This is same as what we discussed in the previous lecture also. Okay, whenever you're watching lecture recording, please make sure you watch it at 1.5 or 2x speed. Okay.
Yeah, yes,
Never watch it on original speed, otherwise you will get bored. You'll start hating me. That how is this person? Because
I
live
was kind
lectures have different flow, and when we watch it as a recording, the flow is very different. You will
Yes,
understand.
I can relate. Sir. I was trying to watch the lecture today. I had the whole day. I couldn't watch it, because at the normal pace, yeah.
Yeah. It is never possible. So watch it at 2x. Even if you can grasp more than that, it is up to you. Okay. The 2x will be like that you can watch it in 22 minutes only.
Yes. Sir.
Okay, and then you will not get bored. That is more important. Okay, coming to this, just try to see the powers of a and b first. Forget about the coefficients. Orange portions we'll discuss later. Okay, so the power of a starts from highest power and b starts from lowest power. Then gradually the powers of a are declining. It is decreasing as we are moving. And at the last term, if you will see, the power of a is 0. Similarly, the power of b will increase in the same pattern. So that's what we have seen in the last lecture also. Okay. Now I will simultaneously write one example with actual power, actual number. So let's say I'll write a plus b to the power 3. Okay. So it will be 3c1, not 3c1. It will start with 3c0, a to the power 3. Now b to the power 0 we need not write. I am writing it so that you can understand it starts from b to the power 0, but ultimately it is 1. If you don't write it, it is okay. So now onwards I am not writing it. Okay. Then 3c1, a square b1, 3c2, ab square, 3c3, a is gone, it will be only b cubed. Okay. If you try to notice the coefficients, 3c0. Okay. I hope your calculators are ready.
Yeah.
Just put it in the calculator and tell me the value of 3c0.
So can you just help me with what button it is in
Yes,
this?
sir. Even I don't understand. Like, yeah.
Which calculator you have?
I'm using the Casio FX CG50.
Okay. So in that, can you see NCR written below any button? It may not be written. It may not be written on the button. It may be below it. Try to find
I
that.
see INS. NCR, I don't see.
So there's a NPR. Is that the same thing or that's a different thing?
NPR, just around that only you will find NCR. NPR is different.
Yes, I see NCR, but I really don't know how to use it. It's like below the delete button, there's like a yellow mark saying NCR. Wait, let me just unblur the camera. Uh,
I think
Okay.
it's press shift and do it, right?
Then the next one is 3C1. Okay, 3C1 is 3, a square b. 3C2 will be 3, ab square. And 3C3 is 0, not 0, it will be 1. So it will be b cubed. So that is my final answer. Now you may be wondering that I have written it directly. Okay, so there are a few tricks with which you can also remember few general results, like NC0 is always 1. Okay, whatever n value it is, if it is NC0, it will always be 1. You can try for any n value. NCN is always 1. Okay, then NC1 is always equal to n. Like over here it was 3C1, so 3C1 is equal to 3 only. Okay, and in a binomial we have learned that the coefficients from the beginning and end, they are same. So first last, second and second last, they are same. So you can use that logic also. Means in mix and match, you can do something from here, do something from there, and then you can write it down. Okay, it will come after some practice. You will be very comfortable after practicing. But yeah, this is how I think. Okay, there is one more general concept we can say. NCR is equal to NCN minus R. Okay, what is the meaning of this? If I write phi C2, phi C2 will be same as phi C3. Okay, you should try it out in the calculator and check, are they same? So next time onwards, when you get some such type of terms, you can directly write the answer. Just calculate phi C2 and write the answer directly for phi C3.
So they both are 10.
They both are 10. Okay. So I think my point is clear to all of you that these are the general results which eventually try to remember. If you can't remember, then you'll be having calculators in your hand all the time. You can do it. Okay. But if you remember, you can even save time of pressing the buttons. Okay.
Yeah.
Why am I saying that? Because in exam, you will understand that there will be 1 or 2 questions which can eat up your time. So from the beginning, please prepare yourself in such a manner that we have to Means we never have to leave even a 1-mark question unattempted in the exam. Okay. If you score bad, it is okay. But if you are not able to complete the paper, that is unacceptable. Okay. Keep that thing fixed in your mind. Okay. 1 or 2 more examples, and then we will get to some more concepts. So now you have to write x plus 3 to the power 6. Okay. Try to write the expansion for this. So since it is a very beginning part, okay, so I want everyone to write down all these steps properly. Then later on, you can just skip few of them once you become comfortable. 6c0 x to the power 6. Okay, I'll wait first. I want you guys to write it down. So this is the first question. Don't focus on speed, just focus on accuracy. Okay, try to make it correct first. Then we will work on speed.
So could you quickly go back to the previous slide with like the general thing? Like the n-1.
So if b is equal to 0, then why have you taken it as 3 in like this question over here? Like 3c and then it says a to the power 3.
So 3c0 a to the power of 3. You're talking about the first term, na?
Yes, sir.
So 3c0 a to the power 3. B to the power 0 will be what?
1.
So you need
Yeah.
not write it.
Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Similarly, in the last term also, you can see I haven't written a to the power 0
Yeah, it's 1.
because it is 1. Okay. Initially, it was fine because you should know that it will be there. But now,
Yeah.
after that, you need not write that.
Yeah.
So in the general formula, you can mention it. But when you're solving the questions, you need not.
Yes. Got it.
Okay. We'll write few more expansions. So,
Okay, so I'm done. So can I send a picture of it?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, Rajveer,
Good
anything
step,
you're writing
right?
from here?
Pardon?
Anything you're writing from here? From this
No,
slide?
I got it.
Sir, and I have to send it on the main group or to you personally?
You can send it anywhere. Okay. Main
Okay.
group is always preferred. Okay. All the activities
Okay.
should be in that group only.
So I'll send it there then.
Yeah. Okay. Now let us write down the coefficients. Okay. So for writing the coefficient, I will be writing them here because it is a very tender stage. We are learning it. 6C5, 6C6. Okay. 6C0. NC0 is 1. 6C6 is 1. You need not write like this. I am just showing you. Okay. 6C1 is 6. 6C5 will also be 6. Okay. Then 6C2 you need to calculate. So is there anyone who have calculated it? 6 by the
Yes, sir. It will be 15.
Yeah. Slowly I'll tell you the method to calculate it orally. Okay. So step by step we'll learn that also. 6C3.
20.
6 by the 30, 34 is 120 divided by 6, 20. Okay, so these are the coefficients which will be replaced. So my final expansion will be x to the power 6 plus 6x5 times 3. So, okay, I'll just write it down in the next step. 62 is 15, x to the power 4, 3 square is 9. Then I have 20, x cube, 3 cube is 27. Then I have 6c4 is 15, x square 3 to the power 4 is 81. Okay, then after that I have 6 x 3 to the power 5 is 243, and then finally I have 6c6. 6c6 is 1. 243 times 3 will be 729. Okay, right here 729. So my final answer is x to the power 6 plus 18 x to the power 5 plus 135 x to the power 4 plus 540 x cube plus, what is 15 into 81?
1215.
1215 x square plus
1404x.
6 into 243. 6 into 243 will be 21. Oh,
So I think it should be 234, sir.
6 into 243 will be 1458.
So I think it should be 234, sir.
This
Yeah, is it 243 or 234? Because I think
243. 243.
okay.
3 to the power 5 will be 243. 1458x, and at last I have 729 only. So the one written with orange is the final. Okay. To get to the final step, there are lots of calculation we have to do. So there are two things which we can notice over here, that you need to ultimately remember how to expand. That will come by practice. And this process is time consuming. Okay. So once you are clear with the process, then the next step is that we need to focus on speed. In exam, we cannot afford to spend so much time in such a question. It is very easy question. Okay. Initially, it is fine. Right now, you can spend more time. We'll do one more. Okay, let me see what Raghav has done. Okay. Fine. Okay. So is there anything, Rajveer or Madison, you want to ask from here?
No, sir.
No,
We'll
so
do
it's
one
clear.
more. It is clear,
Yeah,
Rajveer?
yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Now the next type of challenge which is coming your way is
Can I just take a picture of the general formula?
which formula? This one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
I will send the class notes.
Okay. No, but to solve the next question.
You can. Acha, you want to do like that? Okay. You can take the picture also, but I will paste it.
Okay.
Okay. You have to just tell me what you want. Anything can be done.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what a design it was. So this is the general formula. I pasted it over here. Let me write a minus b to the power n, a plus b to the power n, and I'll make it a bit smaller because I need more screen space. Okay, so this is for reference. You can see on the screen whenever you want. I have x minus 2 to the power 5. Okay. Intentionally, I'm keeping lower power so that first you just try to learn how to expand. Okay. I don't want you to get stuck into so many terms. But this time there is a minus sign. So how you have to handle minus sign, we have discussed in the last lecture. Try to first write it down. Okay. So first thing is that all of you have to just write these terms, this expansion, just send that. Okay, quickly try to write and send that. No need to solve as of now. Phi c0 x to the power 5 minus 2 to the power 0. No need to write. Phi c1 x to the power 4 minus 2 to the power 1. Then phi c2 x to the power 3 minus 2 to the power 2. Then phi c3 x to the power 2 minus 2 to the power 3. Phi c4 x to the power 1 minus 2 to the power 4. And the last term is phi c5 x to the power 0. I will not write that. Minus 2 to the power 5. Now phi c0, nc0 will be 1. So my first term is x to the power 5. nc1, phi c1 will be 5. So it will be 5 times of negative 2 x to the power 4. Then the next term is phi c2. Phi c2, when you will solve, it will be 5 4s are 20 by 2, 10. So that will be 10 times negative 2 square. Negative 2 square is 4. Negative number, when it is raised to the even power, it will be positive, x cube. Then phi c3. Phi c3 will be 10 only. So 10 times negative 2 cube will be negative 8 x square. Then I have phi c4, which will be equal to 5. Negative 2 to the power 4 will be 16 x. Phi c5 will be 1. Negative 2 to the power 5 will be negative 32. So at last, I'll just write it down. This will be my final step. So phi 2s are 10. There's a negative sign, so minus 10x to the power 4. Then 40x cube. Then minus 80x square. 16 phi's are 80x minus 32. So this is the final answer. Okay. At least it is better than the previous attempt, what you had done. So gradually it will be fine. It will improve. Okay. So no need to worry on that. In today's lecture, there is one more thing which I would like to just introduce, that will be called as general term. General term is based on how we are writing the powers. Okay. In one previous example, I told you that the power of x is always n minus r, and power of 3 was always the subscript, that is r. Okay. So that is our next heading, which will be the last topic for today's lecture. This is one of the most important topic overall for the chapter, from where you will see the question. Okay. Till now, we were just learning the basics, how to write the expansion, but general term of a binomial expansion is a probable topic from where questions can be asked. Okay, so if I have a binomial expansion a plus b to the power n, how do I write a general term? So a general term is always written as t n plus 1, or in fact I'll write it down as t r plus 1, not n plus 1. General term for a binomial is written as t r plus 1. That will be equal to NCR a to the power n minus r and b to the power r. This is exactly what I told you to observe in the previous example. Now the only thing I want to discuss over here is that why it is written as tr plus 1. Why not tr? Because you have to understand that in a binomial, like any of the example we can take, just have a look at this. Phi c1 x to the power 4 minus 2 to the power 1. Forget about the later terms. Focus on this phi C1. Phi C1 is the second term. Okay, this is the second term. So second term means I can say this is T2. This is T2 of the binomial. But T2 is having the value of R as how much? 1. So that is why in general, I can write the term as TR plus 1. Okay, so now from here onwards, I can actually write down any of the term of binomial. I need not write the whole expansion. That is the real charm of this formula, and why this is the reason why it is very useful, because of this reason only. Let's say I have a plus b to the power 100. Okay, and I want to write the term having a to the power 50. Okay, not 50. Let me take some weird number. Let's say 60. 60 will be considerably difficult as compared to 50. If I want to write the term for a to the power 60, I have to make sure that I need to create 100. I need to create 100 minus 40. Are you getting? N minus R is what? The power of A. 100 minus 40 means what I have to do? I have to do 100 C 40, A to the power 60, B to the power 40. And that is how I can just write the term out of all 101 terms. Okay. This will be the topic from where we are going to start our next lecture. General term and
Sir,
then
I only understood 40% of this. Can we do this again next class? This
we'll do it
other is
again. Yeah, we'll start from this part once again.
okay, sir.
Okay, as of now, you should just focus on this formula and try to apply this in all the examples what we have discussed before. Okay, so possibly till there also, if you are fine now, so that will be okay.